Okay, so the last thing we're going to do for session 2 is, once again, we're going to figure out if something is a dilation or not. So we have Christopher. He's drawn W, X, Y, and Z. They've given us the center of dilation, and they want to know which figures, if any, are dilations, and we have to explain. So, unlike on page 88, where they told us all the sides that we needed to write the fractions for, this time we have to figure everything out ourselves. Okay? So, the pre-image is W. So that's the one that we're going to be comparing everything to. So we have shape Y, the small one, we have shape X, and we have shape Z. So we're going to start with the small one. So they didn't organize it. We have to do it ourselves. So we're going to say we're going to compare Y to W. Figure Y to figure W. We're going to keep our work organized right here. We're going to start with this side. That measure is 2. That's our numerator. The corresponding side for W is 3. Now, you're asking yourself, can I reduce? Can I make these numbers smaller? The answer is no, because if I try to divide by 2, that doesn't work for the 3. So this is as small as it can get, which means all of the fractions need to reduce to 2/3 if this shape is proportional. If it's similar, if these sides are going to be proportional. So, moving on to the next side in Y, this side is 3. The corresponding side in W is 4. Can I make these numbers smaller? Again, no. There's nothing I can divide by. So since my first fraction was 2/3, my second is 3/4, they're not the same. They did not reduce down to the same number, so Y is not a dilation of W. I'm going to erase my work, and now we're going to do the next one, which is X. So we're going to be comparing figure X to figure W. We're going to go in the exact same order, just so we can keep everything organized. So for X, we're going to start with this side here. It measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going in the same order, so I know that the corresponding side on W is 3. Again, I can't reduce. There's nothing I can divide by, so this means all of these fractions need to be 5/3 for them to be proportional. Going to the next side, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Corresponding side for W was 4. Now these I can make smaller. This is just a division problem. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 is not the same as 5/3, so no. W also is not a dilation. I'm going to erase my work. And now we're going to try Z. So for figure Z, we're going to do Z to W. Same side, starting here. We have 6 to 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. All of these sides are going to have to reduce to 2 for this, for them to be proportional. The next side here is 8. Corresponding side is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So far, so good. There are 4 other sides. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. You should pause here, see if you can find those fractions on your own, and then come back to see how you did. This side right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Corresponding side, 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. This side right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Corresponding side, 1, 2, 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. This side here, 10. Corresponding side, 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. The last one, the long one, 14. corresponding side stops at 7. 14 divided by 7 is 2. All of these sides, corresponding sides, reduce down to the same fraction, which means corresponding side lengths are proportional. Okay? The question is, it has to be similar, so I can't just talk about the sides. I now need to talk about the angles. Let me clear this up. The angles need to be congruent. In the pre-image, everything is a right angle. Well, in Z, everything is still a right angle. So now I can say which figure is the dilation. Z is a dilation of W because two things are true. One, corresponding sides are proportional. They all reduced down to 2. And 2, corresponding angles, that's the symbol, are congruent. So yes, there's one dilation here, and it is figure Z. So that's probably as hard as it gets because you had to figure out all the sides you had to compare, and they didn't give us any vertices, so they didn't label the sides like the points A, B, C, D. So that made this one a little bit more difficult. You do have one like this on the quiz, so practice makes better.